Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It's Friday, the 1st of July, and this is our weekly recap. It goes out to all my members as well as anybody that follows me on social media, my email list, or on YouTube. If you'd like to join us, a link to smartoptiontrading.com in the description. Come over to Live Trading Alerts, click on here. You get a trial for $25 for the first 30 days, then $100 a month. Let's talk about this week. First of all, markets are closed Monday. It's a long holiday weekend. Happy 4th of July to everybody out there. And as we're going into it here, it's been a very difficult week in the markets. And talk about a little bit, if you look back here, last Friday, we had that big breakout candle on the SPY. On Monday, we gapped up, came in. On Tuesday, we tried to push above it and failed, and we reversed hard and came all the way down. Wednesday, we got a very wicked inside handle. Yesterday, we couldn't break back above after a gap down the 8-day, and so far today, we've been trapped at the 8-day. It is coming up on 2 o'clock here. I'm going to call it a little bit early and leave early today. Volume today is anemic. Why? Because everybody's gone. The big traders are gone. They've left for the week. They're done. Next week, short week, 4 days. The big traders typically won't be around that much either. So just keep that in mind. So overall, not the easiest of weeks here in the markets. Very, very tough trading, lower volume, and really choppy, whippy action. Very hard to trust in either direction as we go into the holiday weekend. From a sentiment perspective, we're very, very neutral on the oscillators. That means we can go in either direction. We're not extended to the downside in any way. And the market's sitting here trying to say, what does it want to do? We have earnings that starts in 2 weeks. So if you're looking at your calendar, mark down the 13th, Wednesday, I think that's the first day the banks kick in. It's that or the 14th. So we head into earnings that week. We have the Fed again at the end of the month. That's on the 27th. So we have a ways to go to them. In the meantime, they're going to talk ad nauseum until we all just can't take it anymore. And the markets are kind of stuck in this wishy-washy period. If the market wants to break to the upside, I still think we can go up and test the 50-day sometime in the near future. That would be nice and fill this gap up here. To the downside, you have a gap here that we trapped. And this is the one thing I'll say is that, on Juneteenth, that holiday weekend, we got a neutral candle, we gapped up and we trapped shorts. And I'm wondering if they're trying to do the same thing here. Keep everybody in the market short, gap up on Tuesday and give a little squeeze. We'll see if we get it. If you're looking what's going on out there, there's not a lot to talk about. I traded very little this week, not a great week for me, but I made money, green on the week, not my normal minimums, but you take what you can get. Bonds have been very strong. A little bit of a reversal candle here today after the gap up, and a nice move up here in bonds. That's been going on. We are seeing crude slowly fading here, holding up but fading off the highs, and the energy trade has come unwound here as the energies come down. The banks have not been able to sustain much of a bounce here off the lows, so we don't have a lot of help here in the sector. Biotech is trying to firm up, and if the IBB can get up and over this 120 area, that could be a very interesting trade as we go into next week. Closer to home, big tech carried and held us up throughout the week. Microsoft was one of the better ones, still trying to push up here. Same thing with Amazon, also very similar candles, all trapped under the 8-day. Also Apple sitting there, very similar action. Everybody loves to talk Tesla. Tesla's had a very weak week. Expect delivery numbers from them over the weekend. Everybody's expecting bad numbers. We'll see. Musk has a way of somehow always beating on these numbers, despite having his plants shut for over a month. So we'll see how that plays out. Bottom line, as we go into next week, it's a short week. It's 4 days. A lot of the big traders won't be around as we go into earnings season. So expect it to be light volume, whatever we see going on here until we get some better look at data. We do have jobs numbers next Friday. I will do charts, so make sure you guys follow me at Options Mike on Twitter. I'll either do them probably on Sunday or Monday morning. And I'm going to wish you guys a very great weekend, a happy holiday weekend if you'd like to join us. We have our Discord room. We have a Zoom we're up on, and private Twitter. We call Flow Trades, News, anything that can help us out. So we'd love to have you guys with us. With that said, everybody have a fabulous long weekend.